What is going on, guys? Welcome back to For Misery Gaming to bring you another video today on Danmachi Memoria Freeze. I originally recorded this video yesterday, but I had some technical issues, so we're back again. And I know it's a little late, but we're going to go over what we could expect to see in our update, hopefully tonight/Thursday morning. So anyway, let's get into it. So we're going to be also taking part of the Kino Collab. So we're going to be going over the spoiler units. We don't have the abilities, all the abilities on like the adventure units, like their developmental abilities, but we do have their effects. They are listed right here, guys. You guys can see in the top corner of the Discord from the Danmachi Discord. And so you guys, this information is all provided through the Danmachi Discord. So make sure you guys do join them and give them a shout out for bringing us these great spoilers. So first of all, the first unit is going to be a free-to-play 3-star unit. So first of all, his ultimate is a strong physical attack, single target. His first special ability is going to be a single strong physical attack to a single target. Second ability is going to be single medium physical attack. It decreases the enemy's physical resistance for 20% for 2 turns. And then a self-buff 50% stats for 4 turns. And then his stats go up, as you guys see. He has an S in strength and an S in agility, an A in endurance and dexterity. So for a free-to-play unit, it's kind of what you can expect. Not that great. So yeah, there's that. But let's go ahead and go into the new units. So the first one we're going to go over is actually the unit I'm going to personally be going for the most. So this is going to be Hermes Adventure. He's a physical type. So I don't believe we have any magical adventure units in this banner, unfortunately, which is something I really wanted more of a magical unit, because I do have a Taro and Sparkle Princess Eyes. But this guy, if I can get dupes of him, I only have one Ataro, he'll definitely be on my permanent squad. So, but anyway, this guy has an AoE ultimate, very strong attack, and then its strength proportional rate to damage increases when the skill is used. So I still want some clarification on what exactly that all means. If anyone knows that in the comment section below, let me know exactly how that works out. So I'm thinking it's proportional rate to damage increases. So like the higher your strength does, the more damage it does. So I'm assuming like when you're debuffed, the ultimate will do less damage, as opposed to if your strength's at its maximum potential. But anyway, so then we have a single strong physical attack and a very high chance to inflict critical damage. That's really cool. Basically, really, really good to be using this as we'll go through the other abilities when you're not debuffing or trying to seal. So, and its special ability 2 is my favorite one. It's an AoE physical attack and applies a 20% debuff to both strength and magic of all enemies for 4 turns. That is busted because it is good no matter what type of boss you're taking on. Even if you're getting a physical resistance from the enemies, like in Rampage on very hard, the Stag as the very last level, even though he's resisting him, still the fact is you're debuffing him by 20% and you can keep that active as long as this guy doesn't die. So that's really, really good. And he has high agility, so hopefully he'll be attacking first if you have him maxed out. And then his AoE medium physical attack applies to another AoE, and he gives a 15% chance to seal. So another good utility, so you can bounce back and forth between special attack 2, special attack 3, and then use his single for that critical damage to just output damage. Granted, the special attack 3 is probably the worst, just because most of the higher end content enemies, you can't seal or stun them generally, especially at only a 15% rate. And he doesn't have any abilities so far that we've seen anyway that you can basically increase your chance to seal. So, but these are his stats. Really, really good. He is definitely on par with Sparkle Princess Eyes, considering he has 2 SS tier stats, an S tier stat, and then an A stat, which is going to be an endurance. So he has SS in strength, A in endurance, S in dexterity, and then SS in agility. So he's really, really good. Overall, I think he's the overall best unit to pull for, especially if you don't have Sparkle Princess Eyes. So he's going to be the one I'm gunning for, and he's the main reason why I'm skipping the Osfi banner. So let's go into the next physical attacker unit. This is going to be Shizu and Riku. Kind of reminds me of Kiba and Akamaru from Naruto, but he's another physical attack adventure unit. He is single strong physical attack, and same thing, proportional to damage increases. I believe his other one was physical. Oh no, so this one is an AoE, which is another reason why this guy is probably, why Hermes is probably a more useful unit. And this guy's only a single target for his ultimate, just so you guys know. Obviously, if you have eyes, you could still use her ultimate in favor of Shizu and Riku. But then we have a single strong physical attack. STR is proportional, increases when damage is used. So there you go. It's exactly like his ultimate. Obviously, probably does less damage. And it does because this is single strong physical attack as opposed to very strong physical attack. Then his special ability 2 is going to be single medium physical attack. Removes enemies' physical resistance buffs, excluding assist skills. So that's really cool. He actually could be pretty good when we go into War Game, even though he's single attack. But the fact that he can get in there, depending how the AI treats him in War Game. So also can be really good against bosses that have physical resistance. So definitely endgame content, he could be pretty useful. And then his special ability 3 is going to be buff critical rate chance by 50% for 4 turns. So I could see definitely the AI going for the critical first, and then they'll use one of these. Which means you probably are going to one-shot most people in War Game if this guy survives. So, but let's go into him. So he has the exact same tier structure as Hermes. Is it Hermes? Is that how you pronounce his name? I think it was. Yeah, as Hermes does. So he has the SS in strength. He has the A in endurance, the S in dexterity, SS in agility, and then B in magic, of course. So are they exactly the same stats? 14, 14, 422, 5, 5, 6, 8, 2, 3, 3, 1, 3. Are they exactly the same? Pretty darn close. Pretty darn close. I think this guy has a little bit higher stats. Yeah, it's like a 1 point difference or something like that. So they're basically the same stat pool. I just overall like his abilities better for the debuffs. So I like that better. And that his other attack has a built-in crit where you don't have to buff him and then crit. So I feel he's more productive overall. And he has 2 AoEs. This guy doesn't have any AoEs, so that's kind of what holds him back. So I would say if you guys are trying to go for a particular unit, this is the guy to go for. But I believe on the banners, which we'll get to a little bit in about like 5 minutes in the video, I believe they are on the same banner, unfortunately, which I would have preferred if like him and the healer were on or him and the balance unit was on, so you have some variety, but it is what it is. So let's go into the healer. So her ultimate does not do damage. It is a debuff of enemies' physical and magical resistance for 30% for 4 turns. So if you're having trouble pushing through an enemy, could be potentially useful. Single strong physical attack, magic proportional rate damage increases when the skill is used. I'm not sure about that, if that is more pertaining to, like, because it's weird because she does physical damage, but magic proportional rate to damage increases when skill is used. So I don't know if that means, like, if you have high magic, then your attack will do more damage. Maybe that's what it is. And then an AoE increases healing by 20% for 4 turns. And then their other ability is heals medium power and increases guard rate for 30% for 2 turns. That is probably the most useful one, is her overall medium heal. Reminds me very similar like someone like Fells, who gives you a physical resistance of 20%. Although Fells is more consistent because it's just flat out you get that physical resistance, where this is a 30% chance to guard, but that does work on both magic and physical attacks if you pull it off. So it's kind of a gamble, but still a really good unit. Her stat pool is really, really good. Sure, she has an SS in agility, dexterity, and magic. So, and then she has A in endurance and strength. So overall, she's a really good unit. She has triple SS, one of the very few units I've ever seen with triple SS. So she's probably definitely going to be up there with Riveria and Fells as the top healers in the game, I would assume. So let's go on to the last adventure unit, which is going to be a balance type unit. This is going to be Hermes. So Hermes is he's the God Traveler. We have a lot of assist variations of him, and now we have a higher ranked adventure unit. So he's going to have an ultimate AoE, very strong physical attack, and a 30% chance to stun the enemy. So not bad. It's very similar to Aize's Sparkle Princess Aize's ultimate. Alright, then we have a self buff and speed of 75% and debuff all enemy stun resistance by 75% for 4 turns. So, pretty much, you have a very good chance to stun them when you pull that off. So, and then single, special ability 2, single strong physical attack and 30% chance to stun. Obviously, skill 1 and skill 2 work very well together, and then as well as skill 3 with skill 1. AoE, physical strong attack, 15% chance to stun. So, very cut and dry for this guy. He likes to stun, he hits damage. So, pretty good unit, pretty useful overall. And then you kind of see where his balance lies, but he actually does hit SS on 2 stats, which is in strength and magic, which is kind of weird because I don't think he does any magic attacks. So in my opinion, that extra SS stat is kind of wasted because he doesn't do magic attacks. So that's kind of unfortunate. I wish the SS would have gone to endurance. Then he probably would be one of the better balance type units as a supporter. But it is what it is. I would still say Shigusa is probably a better supporter overall. But he does have an S in agility, dexterity, still an A in endurance, and then the SS in both magic and attack. So still overall pretty solid unit. So alright, so let's go into the 2 assist units that we have. Or I'm sorry, we have, oh no, yeah, 2 assist units. Yep. Alright, cool. Sorry, the picture threw me off. So here we go. This is going to be our Tiffany assist, and she has an SS in strength, A in endurance, A in dexterity, A in agility, and then C in magic. And then her ability is increase all party members' strength and critical rate by 10%. And now there's speculation whether, I still want this completely verified, if the 10% is max limit broken, and then is it like 8% if it's just 6-star? Because it says plus next to 10%, but we all know plus is what a max limit broken assist unit gets. So it's a potential this could be maybe 12 or 15%, which would be really good. Basically, if you max limit break her, that's going to give you 15% to all your allies, and then to all your allies' critical rates too. If not, it's still decent, but it is what it is. So let's go on now to Hestia. Hestia, the Bestia, getting a showcase here. The only one of the original Danmachi units, I believe, that is actually going to be in this this collab banner. So here we go. She has an A in strength, an S in endurance, an A in dexterity, C in agility, and then A in magic. So I like that's really good because it gives her flexibility. That her best stat is endurance, so you can use her on a magic or physical unit. You can see, obviously, the strength is still higher at 370, but it still does have an A in magic, so if you want to slap her on a magic unit, you still can. And then her ability is increase all party members' physical resist and guard rate by 10%. Once again, we don't know if this is max limit broken or for sure if this is the 6-star percentage, but that is really good. She definitely is going to be I would say the best in defense for physical type units. If you're going to be going against physical, like if I pull her for the, we're going to get Record Buster from what it seems tomorrow or Thursday or Friday, whenever we get the new event. She's definitely going to be going on the team. She has high endurance, and then she has that built-in physical resistance. So that's really good because you can have this on your assist unit, and then plus your guard rate gets up too. So I would definitely take her over Hephaestus, even if the rate is a little bit lower. But I believe her endurance stat is higher than Hephaestus, and that you get that guard increase as well is really handy. So Hestia is definitely going to be, I think she's definitely going to be an A-tier assist for sure. If I had to guess. So the other thing to add to this event is we are going to be getting new characters added into the pool. So I would assume it's going to be the 3 new ones, or possibly 4 new ones, because we have Tiffany, we have, we have 4. We have Tiffany, and then we have, what is this person's name? It's Photo and Soul, and then we have Riku and Shizu, and then we have Ernie's. So hopefully all 4 of them get added. That'd be awesome. So that way we have more rewards to get for CP, get their stats up, all that kind of good stuff. And these are the banners like I was saying. So it looks like It's hard to tell, but it looks like there is going to be some kind of guarantee. And this is ones for limited assist. So I don't know if that means you can only get the assist. See, but these are the adventurer supports, not the assist units that are on the banner art anyway. I don't know if that means only these 2 units are going to be on there, or then if the assist units are going to be on the banner, just not featured. I don't know. But it looks like you get one of these 2 units, I would assume, from this banner. Guaranteed, probably after so many multis. Probably like 2,000 Iris like it normally is, I would assume. And then same for this. But I hope the assist units like Hestia and Tiffany are going to be in there hidden away. That'd be great. But anyway, let's now go into some of the other spoils that we do have over here on our Facebook group. So as we scroll through, this is obviously and if you guys can decipher Japanese, it looks like there's something 20% here for this guy for the abilities. I don't really know exactly. They don't have it in the comments exactly what those do as far as their abilities. So if you guys can read kanji, go for it. Let us know if you can decipher everything. This is something with HP and 30%, obviously. But that's the only thing I can really make out, and I'm not going to spend too much time on all this. All right, let's go. Come on. All right, and you guys can see there, they kind of run on the bikes and stuff. That's pretty cool. And then the other thing to note is it looks like all of them are going to be getting their own weapons, so you guys can do that. Looks like probably going to be moon gems needed to get their weapons. So actually, I need to stop trying to forge a good desperate. I'm still stuck on the one I have, unfortunately. But probably going to need 4 moon gems to get this one. I would assume. I don't think we're getting an update to Rampage until next month. So, and there's the banners. And, okay, so this is the other thing to talk about in the video real quick, which is going to be 600 Iris and then 2 4-star tickets. I'm really hoping we get that. I believe that this is the 600 from logins. So, I bet on... I don't know if right away when the event drops, are we going to get the 2 tickets, or if it's going to be 1 ticket at one point and another ticket at another point, and then 600 Iris as well, which is spread out through logins, as you guys can see here. It looks like from what this is, 300 the first day you log in, 50 the second day login, 100 on your 5th day login, and then 150 at the 10th day login. So that leads me to believe, I would assume this event and banners will be up for 2 weeks. And that's what it seems, the 27th through the 17th for JP. So that's, 20 days-ish, around that time. So yeah, we're going to have a while before probably new gachas, unless they do another, Asfi and Anya banner, where it's just 2,000 Iris to get a guaranteed 4-star, and you could get, all the old units as well. We'll have to see. And then this is another retweet campaign, so it's another 200 Iris. So now that we're at 800 total Iris you could potentially get, which is going to be, you just get these rewards. Bandai's done these before with Dogon and Naruto as well. When you share and, get enough likes and stuff like that through social media, the game will reward you with some in-game currency. So that's pretty cool. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's going to do it. And then this is Record Buster Part 2. So as you guys can see here, we're going to have another Record Buster. It seems like it's a Taro again, so it's probably going to be another physical-based unit, from what I understand. So, but that's it, guys. Hope you guys all enjoy the spoilers. In short, I think it is definitely worth it to save for this banner that should be coming out either tonight, tomorrow, or Friday, hopefully. Hopefully tonight. So I'm sitting on the load of Iris. I'd love to start pulling for some new units. I'm kind of hit a brick wall with content as far as what I can do. So, but if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Click that bell icon so you guys are notified when we do go live and when we stream. And comment down below if you guys have any other insight on the video of anything I may have missed. And until then, guys, this is For Misery Gaming. Hope you guys enjoy your day, and we'll see you guys in the next Danmachi video. Later, guys.